little over 6 years ago, I moved to Atlanta with my now ex-wife to bring our daughter closer to family. I had injured myself filming my audition tape for American Ninja Warrior, so it wasn't working at the time, and thought, hey, why not go ahead and move now since we can make it happen. So we moved here, started working at a fine dining steakhouse. It was one of the top, it's arguably one of the top steakhouses in the country, and that job expects you to be a full-time server only. Not long after that, started going through a divorce. No fault of my own or my ex-wife's. People change. People realize who they are. Going through this divorce, I was stuck with a lot of debt, child support, a lot of bills. Well, Montessori school, felt it was a better choice than daycare. I wanted to give my daughter a good start in school. So I ended up having to work 55 hours a week at this restaurant, and I didn't know anybody in Atlanta. I'm working nights and weekends, and I realized I did not want to miss my daughter's childhood. I wanted more time with her. I wanted more time for myself. I wanted more time with my family. So I decided I was going to get into real estate. Some people said that might not be a good idea. You might want to come up with a different plan. I work 55 hours a week as a 40-year-old single dad who knows nobody, and I decided I was going to get into real estate, and that is really a career where you need to know people. And I said, you know, there is no other plan. This is what's going to work for me with what I have to do for my family. I made it through the holiday season, which is the busiest season of the year, of course, in the restaurant business, in the restaurant industry, and for most restaurants. And after that, I signed up for a real estate class after I finally, got the courage to do it. And for 4 weeks, I studied 20 hours a week. You know, if I'd get up early in the morning, I'd study, before my daughter got up. Then I'd get her to school. I'd study before I had to go to work, and then I'd work all day, and then, I'd maybe study a little bit at night. On my 2 days off a week, I'd study. From the time I dropped my daughter off to the time I got her to school. My goal was to get through that course as quickly as possible. I put every extra moment that I had into that course. 2 weeks after that, after passing the course, I was able to have the state exam scheduled. I passed it on my first try and joined Keller Williams. And that is where my journey of becoming a realtor begins.